Breathe music.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we are on the couch. I'm Laura,
And I'm Sabrina.
and this is
Let's chat. I keep swinging my head because
okay.
just got it done
Period.
by her.
Yes, ma'am, yours truly.
But the
Yeah,
topic today,
it's actually really exciting
yeah,
because this is something that Sabrina has been doing for a long time, and also helping other people. So I feel like this would be kind of like a good way to help you guys, and also kind of learn also, because I know I want to learn some things. So.
and I'm happy to help. I mean, a lot of what I know is through experience,
A lot of experience.
a lot of experience,
Yeah.
and of course, I learned it through others as well. But so the topic today is going to be career development.
Okay.
All right, so definitely think this is important because there are a lot of people our age that, or whenever, that just get out of college, been in the work field for a while, and just figuring out how to change careers or grow within their career.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing, so I want to go over some key points.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you're gonna need to know or need to do in order to move forward in your career.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing we should start with is the resume.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
Okay.
Yeah. So when it comes to like resumes, because I know with my, especially like people who just like got out of college, because it's like we don't really have a lot of things on our resume, because it's just like maybe I work at McDonald's or I work here or whatever, and then most people always are looking for someone. And I know for me, it's always like, oh, we're looking for someone with better experiences. So what would you say to put on your resume? Because some people might just be lying and just putting whatever. So
A lot of people lie.
yeah. So what would you say, like, what is a good resume for like a entry level beginner, someone that just got out of college?
So someone that got out of college, what you need to do is pretty much put a lot of emphasis in the things you've done while you were in college.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were working at the bookstore, okay, maybe you helped others find certain books, whatever. We can change the name of your title.
Mm-hmm.
You can make your own title as long as it's doing what you're doing.
So you're saying like the title, the way it sounds.
Yeah, the way it sounds. Like you can take what you've done and pretty much the job that you want to do, you can kind of make them seem similar. So the whole point of the resume is to make the job feel like you can do that position.
Gotcha.
Or make the hiring manager feel like you can do that position.
So you're saying maybe kind of just like highlight the things that are similar to the job that you're looking for.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. So, for example, if you want to do marketing,
Mm-hmm.
if you worked at the bookstore, I marketed this genre of books, and during this period of time when I put these books up in this kind of way and did this marketing scheme, we increased sales or book rentals by 25%, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, you can always pretty much use what you've done to
kind of just like add it to whatever they're looking for.
Right.
So what about when it comes to like interviewing and things like that?
Interviewing.
Because I know that's like always like the hardest part. Like, you know, you have everything, okay, your resume looks good, your outfit is clean or whatever, and then you get in there and it's like, yeah. Because I know I've like messed up a couple interviews and I'm just like, yeah.
I think we all have messed up a few interviews.
So what would you say would be a good tip as far as like someone who's interviewing for like the first time?
What you have to remember is the person that you're interviewing with is human, just like you're human. Of course, they're looking to you to figure out, are you the best match for them? But during the interview, you have to remember, it's not just them interviewing you, you're interviewing them as well. You're trying to make sure that it's the right fit for you.
That's a good way of looking at it. We never look at it as like we're interviewing them too, so.
You have to.
Yeah.
And when you go into it with that mindset, that confidence comes out in your interview, and they can tell that you're confident. It makes them more confident that you can do the job. And of course, people really hire people that they like.
Yeah.
So it'll make the interview more conversational.
Yeah.
And once it becomes more conversational, you grow a relationship with those people. And I mean, once you get a relationship with those people, even if you don't get that job, they'll put you in another one. So yeah.
And like, what would you say like would be like an easier thing to do for someone that's like, okay, for example, I got out of college, I'm making $41K, so I'm trying to move up. So like, what would you tell that person? Like, what would be a best way to like kind of network and climb and get to where you want to get to?
Yeah, I'm glad you said network. I feel like networking is so important.
So like, do you network within like the company that you're in, or do you network as far as like different events?
I think it's good to network within the company and within the community.
Gotcha.
LinkedIn, going to events in your what is it called, in your field, going to meeting new people, different people, learning from them, getting a mentor. But once you build those relationships, it'll be easier, because most people that move up with companies or get jobs is because they know somebody.
That's facts. And that's the thing. That's also one thing that's kind of discouraging at the time, because it's like, some people just get out of college and then they know somebody, it's like to get the job. So that's why I feel like you said, networking is good, because you don't really need the experience. You just need to know somebody. For example, like if Sabrina was hiring and she knows me, like that's gonna be easy for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's an easy go, because she already knows me, my character, and she's like, okay, she's capable of doing that job. So I'm like, yeah.
It's who you know.
Yeah.
Not what you know.
That's true. But what you know, does that even really matter though?
To an extent, yes.
Like how much would you say it matters? Like maybe 50%, 40, or just?
I'm gonna give it 30 to 40%, because you need to know at least a little bit of something, especially depending. I'm gonna say it depends on the job.
Yeah.
If it's something where you need to be knowledgeable in a certain area because it's gonna make the company money or whatever the case may be, yeah, you need to know something.
Okay.
And it depends where the company is. It depends on a lot of things, but yeah, you need to know something.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Or at least have the work ethic to learn. Yeah.
So resume, you have to be prepared for the interview. Networking, very important.
Yeah. So with career development, when I work on people's resumes, the first thing I do is change all their job titles to match the job title, not to match it, but to coincide.
To kind of complement it.
Yeah, complement the job that they're looking for. I'm switching the job descriptions to kind of match what they're about to do.
Yeah.
And if I do an introduction summary, I'm telling you what I've done before. I'm telling the story of what that person has done before and how it can help with the new job. They just want to know you can do the job, and they don't have to train you.
Yeah, that's true.
Or very little training.
Yeah, and also you have to have the knowledge, I feel like, of whatever you've done, because I feel like sometimes we go into these job interviews and you don't really have the full understanding of what the job is.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of you're just applying just to apply. So I feel like you got to be familiar with that too.
Yeah, when you get a job interview, if what I used to do is when someone would call me and be like, "Can you speak now?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Don't be afraid to tell them you're busy, because when you tell them you're busy,
really?
Yeah.
I've never told anyone I was busy, because I was always scared. I'm like, oh, they're gonna call somebody else.
No,
really?
Don't be afraid to tell them you're busy, because you'd rather be busy and tell them to call you back at a time when you can actually go over the job description and prepare yourself more than to be caught off guard and mess up the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, I've done that several times.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm like, sure, I can speak right now.
Right.
And it's butchering.
No, don't do it.
Yeah.
Do not be afraid. They're on your time too.
That's facts. They're on your time. They need you, if anything.
Just as much as you need them, they need you. And I think that's what we forget. But I feel like it's just the confidence with career development. Putting the confidence, making it translate in your resume, networking, like you said. Have you been to any networking events yet?
Actually, have not. I was gonna go before COVID, but I just didn't have time, which is bad. But I had to go.
No, it's good. You there's so many different people that you can meet. Because I'm in the cyber world now, and of course, during COVID, I networked with people through LinkedIn and different groups, but it's definitely good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like look into it because I've always wanted to like network, get to know people, make connections and things like that. So they're important.
Yeah. And whenever you need a job, they will be right there. Okay. They'd rather hire somebody they know trust.
No, for real. So I feel like that's important, and also like the way you carry yourself. I feel like that's one aspect of it because they want to trust you. Like, okay, she's professional. She looks professional at least. So yeah.
And you know what's crazy? One thing I've been seeing lately, a lot of people want to hire someone they can go and have a good time with.
Oh, really? So personality.
Yeah. It's all about personality nowadays.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Because us millennials are doing the hiring now.
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah. And look at us.
Yeah,
we're
just
social.
Like chilling.
Yeah.
We just want to talk. I'm like, can we get along?
Right.
We work together or whatever. So, yeah.
Because who wants to go to work every day? You spend most of your time with your work people.
That's facts.
You want to be at work every day with people you can't stand?
No, you definitely want to like make sure those people are good times. So.
I think those are the tips though. Make sure your resume is on point. Make sure you're networking. Interviews, you go in there with confidence. And I think you need to do your own research. The last thing is do your own research on the career path that you want to get into.
Gotcha.
Learn on your own. Do self-teach a lot. So that when you do go into these interviews, even if you don't have that exact experience, you can speak to it.
You can speak on it. Gotcha.
Yeah. So
get a lot of knowledge, understanding of whatever you want to do.
Right. Listen to those steps, y'all, and y'all gonna have a job. And I just want y'all to comment below and let me know how many people got interviews after you spoke to me.
Yeah, and also Sabrina does resumes and stuff. So you guys, if you guys are interested, or you just can't find a job, slide in her DMs.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't do resumes no more.
Oh, you don't?
I just stopped. I stopped a few weeks. It takes too long.
Oh, gotcha.
It takes a lot of concentration looking at a computer.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd rather I do consultations though.
Okay, consultations.
Where you can hit me up and a certain period of time, book a certain period of time with me, and I'll go through your resume with you so that you can actively update your resume.
Yeah.
Because people will keep on keep paying me to do their resumes. I'm like, just learn how to do this yourself.
And also, Sabrina's legit because whatever job she goes for, she gets. So.
Period.
Yeah, for sure. So if you guys have having trouble finding a job or whatever, Sabrina's your girl. Slide in her DM.
But this was real different, and I hope it helps somebody.
This was really good because honestly, information like this, I feel like this is what we need. Sometimes we're looking for answers, and it's just I have my resume, I told the truth, but it's you have to kind of just put it in a way where it's relatable to the job that you're actually looking for, not just what you've done. I'm a cashier here. Okay, but what can you do? Customer service, key points like that. So.
Yeah, and you're not just a cashier. You're maybe
a team leader,
concierge, money specialist. I don't know.
I mean, make it sound good. You
gotta make it sound good.
Yeah, it's all about that. Value your skills and put it on your resume, and you should be good to go.
Be confident. How they gonna be confident in you if you're not confident in your own skills?
That's fast. You got to know. And like she said, they need you. You don't need them. Well, you need them too, but they need you too. So.
And remember that.
Yep. That's on period. But thank you so much, Sabrina. I definitely learned a lot. So yeah. I hope you guys learned too. And if you guys have any questions, just let us know. I will let Sabrina know because this is her field. But yeah. And if you guys have any ideas of what you guys want to hear, in the future or questions, just let us know and we'll go over that.
Yes, y'all.
And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And this is Let's Chat.
Laters.